So, Batman the Killing Joke is a graphic novel by Alan Moore and illustrated by Brian Boland. It's actually one of my favorite comics, and I was really excited to see this. The second I saw the trailers, I was like, I knew I had to see this. And so I did. And overall, I thought it was really good. A lot of people had problems with the first 30 minutes of the film, and I'll get into that in a minute. But overall, I thought it was really great. I was looking forward to seeing an adaptation of The Killing Joke, and that's what I got. First things first, they released this in theaters, and they had a theatrical release, so I know that they had to be over a certain amount of time. It was rated R, which, I'm not really sure why. If you've read the graphic novel, unless they added a whole lot to it, it didn't really make sense. In order to make it a feature release in theaters, I think they had to extend the time quite a bit. If you would have taken the graphic novel exactly for what it was, and if you actually take what they put in this film, you would have had about a 30-minute film, maybe 40. So I understand that they needed to add something to the story. So the first 30 minutes of the film focus primarily on Barbara Gordon, or Batgirl. It kind of shows her and Batman's dynamic with each other. It kind of shows her being a little bit headstrong. It kind of shows some of her decision making. In the comics, Batgirl actually retired right before the Killing Joke comic came out, and it was sort of similar to what they did here. One of the things people really have a problem with is a certain scene that's a sex scene between her and Batman. They don't show a lot, it's kind of just alluded to, but in a very deliberate way. And I personally didn't like it either, but I understand why they did it. In the comics, they've had a kind of a dynamic before. They've tried so many things in the comics, honestly. And after this happens, they show Batman not calling her back on the phone, and it's just awkward and a little weird, so I understand why people didn't like it. But I still like the film, and here's why. When it gets into the Killing Joke portion of the film, it's great. The adaptation is spot on, the animation is great, and overall it really just was good, I thought. It was really cool to hear Kevin Conroy and my main man, Mark Hamill, do the Joker. I don't know. The voice acting was really good. The imagery was great. The dialogue, it was just really cool to hear. It was really good. I thought it was great. The whole theme of The Killing Joke is that one bad day can drive you mad, kind of like the Joker. And he's trying to show this to Batman. And so it kind of shows their struggle with each other. It kind of shows them interacting with each other. And then it's interspliced with clips of the Joker's past, kind of showing how he became what he was. At least that's how he remembered it then. He kind of alludes to the fact that he remembers it differently at different times, but overall, I believe it to be the origin story for Joker, which I think was the purpose of The Killing Joke in the first place. A couple standout things from the film for me was the interrogation scene at the jail between Batman and the Joker. Spoiler alert, it turns out not to be the Joker if you haven't seen it. Another standout scene to me was the whole musical number Joker did at the carnival. In the graphic novel, it was really kind of hard to put music to, or even find a pattern with the song that he's kind of performing. It's literally written out in dialogue in the graphic novel. And it always was the hardest part for me to actually get through. But I think this showed you exactly how it was meant to be portrayed, so I thought that was really good. They left the ending kind of ambiguous, just like the graphic novel. And basically, the Joker tells a joke, which is the Killing Joke. And they both start laughing. The Joker first, then Batman. And they're just really laughing. And in the graphic novel, there's a panel that looks almost as if Batman grabs the Joker by the neck. The next panel pans over a little bit until finally there's silence. It goes from laughter to silence. It looks as if he was like choking out the Joker or something. This animated feature is no different. You hear the laughing, Batman actually laughs last, and then silence. They kind of leave it up to the viewer whether or not Batman kills the Joker. Alan Moore said in the past that is not the case. It was never intended to be the case. They were just both tired and kind of holding each other because they were laughing so hard. But me and a lot of other people like to think that possibly Batman killed the Joker. So, I don't know. Anyway, I give Batman the Killing Joke an 8 out of 10. I thought the animation was good. I thought the voice acting was spot on, and overall, I love the Killing Joke portion of the movie. I really did. The first 30 minutes, I could take them or leave them, but honestly, I understand why they did what they did. You know, I could go without the whole rooftop deal, but aside from that, I thought it was really, really good. I recommend you see it, and like I said, 8 out of 10. So there you go. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these videos, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to be uploading a whole lot of really fun stuff, more top 10s, more reviews, maybe some gameplay video. Let me know what you'd like to see. This was Geek Dad, over and out.